Welcome back to our 2-Minute Tuesdays with Trish and Pastor Dave.
2 minute, two.
All right, today's question.
What do we got?
All right, it's actually kind of on our worship videos.
Oh yeah, we do
Yeah,
those once a
so
week.
We
Yeah.
do those once a week.
52 of them a year minimum.
So, all right, we are crossing paths with videos.
Yes, it's a, what do you call that, a crossover, a
A
mashup?
crossover, yeah. All right, he asked, I notice you say in your video worships that we can gather bread and wine for communion or whatever we have. Isn't it important to use the same things Jesus said to use? That is from Ty.
Oh, interesting. I mean, that's a fascinating question.
Yeah.
And yes, Jesus did use bread and wine according to Scripture in communion, and that's what we do in church. We try to adhere as closely as possible. However, I think we also have to understand why Jesus chose bread and wine instead of, say, goat cheese and rhubarb juice, right?
Oh my.
Which is, look, these were elements that were common to everybody. Every civilization has bread. Almost all of them had some version of fermented fruit, right?
Sure.
And they were certainly common at the Passover meal and to his culture around, which was another way of saying everybody should be able to access this. There shouldn't be a big requirement of having to go milk a rhubarb or something like that in order to participate,
Sure.
right? So we kind of do the same thing in the service. By the way, we do this in church too, because we have wine and grape juice for those who can't or don't want to partake of the wine. We say that God still works through the grape juice. Now, if you have bread and wine at home, that's great. But if you're sitting there watching our service and you're going, oh no, I can't partake in the sacrament, God won't come to me because I don't have the right elements. Well, you know what? God can work through Ritz crackers and God can work through, grape juice or something else. Whatever you have on hand, God will choose to work through, even though ideally we might do it in a slightly different way here. If that's what you have, that's where God will be. And that's why we say that, because just like Jesus, we want everybody to be able to participate who wants to in that moment.
Awesome. All right. Well, looks like I'm just a floating head.
Yeah, you're gonna, I noticed your outfit today. It's kind of blending in with the chairs.
I saw in like our little screen off to the side of the camera that I'm like, I look like I'm just a floating head.
That's interesting. It's just, we have distilled Trish, we have candor.
Yeah, I'm
Jarver.
also the color of wine.
Yeah,
and grape
exactly.
juice.
See, there you go. Perfect.
All right. Anyways, if you have your own questions, we have a forum at lightofthespirit.church
We do.
and a Twitter
At Dave Deckard,
and an email.
pastor@sov-id.org.
Org.
Yes,
Together, everyone.
that's right. We'll have a cheer. Give me a P.
Anyways, all right. We'll see you next week for our next video.
Bye.